Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no. Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Okay.
Activate.
Hey, hey,
Let's go.
they say I ain't saved cause I cuss a little bit. But you're the only judge that I need and that's it. They always in my business cause they say I backslid. They read the Holy Bible but they ain't applying it. So Holy Spirit activate. If you do it right now, that would be great. I ain't trying to smack this chick in the face. Don't you see me down here trying to change my way. So
Holy Spirit,
you better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey, hey, hey.
You can
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
They better do it, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
You better get them, Lord.
Holy Spirit,
Before I get them, Lord.
activate.
Hey.
Activate. Let's go. Holy Spirit, activate. Oh no.
Hi. I was coming. Sorry. I needed some coffee. Okay. It's been a long day. Okay. It's not even the evening yet. We're going drifting. Ooh, that was cute. Y'all see that? Okay, I was right. I almost got back in the day shine. All right, I still got it. I very much still got it. Hello everyone, welcome to my show. Hold on. Because my internet is being weird. Hold on. What's my internet being weird? Why is it being weird? We should be fine. I love you guys. Welcome back to my show. Okay. The Sean Debbie Wish Show. Where's my internet acting weird? Like it's doing things. It's bothering me. It's doing things. It's bothering me. Just be normal and just like do what you do. So y'all. So it is lagging. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay, now there's two of me. All right. Weird. All right. StreamYard, what's going on? This is so weird. I want the other me to leave, whatever. So look at here. Welcome back to my show, Lisa Internet Things. Welcome back to my show. Whatever. Every time Mahogany, girl, rest in peace. Look at here. Look at here. Okay. Nah, here, flip. Okay, y'all saying we good now. Okay, good. Yeah, I don't know what it's every time. It's like when I talk about anything else, flow, right? But then when we talk about Mahogany, it's like YouTube don't want us to talk about Mahogany. It's very simple. But YouTube, like, look at here, right? We're trying to bury this ish, and y'all just keep making it bigger and bigger. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Trust her, I don't care if it's good now. Like, I cannot with her. Look at Giselle talking about somebody. For real, I could see that. I could have played him. Like y'all could have picked me. I could have played Bobby. I sure could have. Y'all tried it. So and I'm a girl. Y'all. Yes. The Mahogany Jackson case heats up is what the title says. Blue new interview. Okay. No one bailed Giovonnie Clapp out. Okay, her family is poor. They absolutely are. Either her family is poor. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Look at here. I'm calling to see if I can help bail somebody out of jail. Oh, that's what jail is here. I believe they are in Jefferson County. In Bessemer. Okay, what's the person's name? Giovonnie was Giovonnie. Giovonnie. Clapp is the last name. Clapp. Giovonnie, what's the last name again? Clapp is Clapp. All right, let's see. There it is. So she's there on a $6,000 bond. So she needs $650 for the bond plus a $35 fee to the jail. So it'll be $685 total. Okay, $685 total. And as of right now, she's still in county. No one has tried to get her out. No, she's still. Giovonnie, your family ain't got no money, girl. Because that was the fourth bail bondsman that I called in the Bessemer, Alabama area, girl. Where you at a number, girl? Yes. And they said, ain't nobody came to get you out, girl. Don't nobody want you to get out, girl. Your family ain't got no money. Okay. The first just passed. And I'm a girl. Hold on, let me pull up. So I'm gay. So Giovonnie Clapp, her bail was reduced. Hold on, let me pull that up to. Hold on, what that word? Hold on, let me pull that up to. Her right here, boom, boom. Let me pull this up so y'all can see it too, girl. Let me pull it up, and I'm my girl. So that was the fourth bail bondsman company I called. I'm gonna call the other ones too. That was about an hour ago. Me calling the bail company. So it says here, this is Giovonnie Clapp. Her bail, which is now, she now has one. It's now her release date. Look at here. Her release date was on whatever that was when she got booked. That doesn't matter. Let's just get into this. So she now has a bond, and the bond is here, and it says good bond type, good bond amount $6,000. Okay. Now before here are her charges down here: aggravated assault, non-family, and then it says GUN. Okay, that's her charge now, 3rd degree, and then it says attempt commit. It was committed. All right, and that's what she has a bond for. Here go the number for the bond, which is for $6,000, and I'm a girl. Now her second charge, which she is still being charged with, is murder. Okay, which is a Class A felony, and it says attempted. Okay, so now she is being charged with attempted murder. Okay, and how we know that is because here go her charges below prior. Okay, before she went to court and they changed them. Her charges before was aggravated assault, and second non-family, and then weapon. So the crime class before was second, and then it says attempt committed. It said committed, so that means she did it. And then the other one was for murder. Okay, and this is all on the 24th of February when she had these charges originally. And then it says, and I'm a girl, because she was transferred to Bessemer. They weren't in Bessemer when they allegedly when she wasn't, at least, because they transferred to Bessemer. But anyway, then it says murder, then it says Class A felony, and then it says committed. Okay, so this is why she didn't have a bond before, because it said that all of this stuff was committed, and I'm a girl, that she had did it. But now that they went back to court and other things have been discovered while being in court, her charges have now been reduced. Okay, and not only her, other people's charges have been reduced as well. Okay, so let's keep going. What I just played for you. Okay, that was weird. What I just played for you was the call to one of the bail bondsmen in the Alabama area where she is arrested. The bail bondsman, all 4 companies, because I call 4, all 4 companies that I called said that her bond is good. It is available, and whoever wants to get her out can get her out. It's just no one has tried. No family or anyone like that has contacted to be like, we're in the process of getting her out, blah, 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 blah. No. And her bail was out as of yesterday. So they've had over 24 hours to at least contact the bail bondsman companies to try and bail her out. Her bail total is $685. $685, right? One of my family members, I could get them right now. Let them out here. Let them out. So what her family not doing it is either one of 2 reasons. Her family not getting her out because they need money themselves. They don't have the money to get her out, or they just don't want nothing to do with what she did and what she got going on. Okay. Now with her bond being like that, it's only like that because to her next hearing, pretty much. Like if the grand jury wants to remand her in jail and revoke her bond or anything like that, they can. Okay. Correct. I mean, to most people, I mean, it's still like a cute little coin, but it's manageable. $680 is manageable. Now, if it was like you literally have to get $6,000 together, I think for a lot of people that would be a lot of money Be like, okay, 6,000. Ooh, wow. Ooh, sheesh. You know, $6,000. But you know, $700. It and then like collectively, as a family, usually, you know, this is one of our family members, and we wanted to help them or help get them out. It'd probably take a call or two, and it will be taken care of, or just one person, and it will be taken care of. But it seems as if it may be an issue in the Clapp family, girl. They like $680. What does she think we're rich? That's my rent all year, girl. Nah, no most of them down there on Section 8 and stuff like that. And I'm like, girl, my rent only $34 a girl. Like, yeah, that's rent all year. They $680. Is she serious? So she want my house. So she want me to put my house up. Not my trailer. Not my trailer, not my girl. You know, down there in Bessemer, they make $2.50 an hour. Minimum wage is still $1.50, girl. How y'all think Tasia had a place? Look at her. She work at what income she used to get in that place? And she probably won't pay a number $200 a month. Now that's what that worth. Now that's what that worth. See, everybody with minimum wage and our minimum wage. And I'm like, girl, depends on where you live at, son of my girl. So her family, like, y'all shouldn't have did what y'all did to that girl. Now, see, I would have got you out if y'all ain't did what y'all did to that girl, knowing they ain't got the money. But girl, now see, look at here, because Mahogany, she was cute. I think I seen her a time or so. I think I might have drove past her. Girl, no, she seemed like she had a real good spirit. When you gonna stand? Oh wait, we're not getting here. So hair flip. So we're gonna get more into that. So again, I call 4 bail bondsman companies. Okay, I can put all 4 calls on coffee if you guys want to hear the calls. All 4 companies said that her bail is good. Giovonnie Clapp. Her bail is good, but no one has tried to bail her out. We're also gonna get. Let me see if it's done uploading. And I'm girl. Let me see if it's done uploading. Because if it isn't, we'll watch it today. If not, we'll watch it when I come back. Lord, does still say upload? I cannot. Here, flip. So anyway, moving right along. So Blue, the real Blue, and I'm a girl, the growth sister. She went over to I forget her name right now, but shout out to her. Over on Bigo, and they did an interview over there. The funny thing about Blue is a clout chaser. Okay. I have all of Blue's social media. Absolutely, Blue. I have all of your social media, big backed on it all. I have it all, right? It's all attractive. But I've never reached out to you, and I haven't reached out to you because you don't matter. Yeah. I've reached out to people like Amber. You know who Amber is? One of Mahogany's real friends. I reached out to her and other people that you can clearly see Mahogany was cool with. Meaning, when you go down Mahogany's Facebook and her TikToks and the things that she would do when she would be online, girl, she would tag people often. She would. She never tagged you. Not in one post. Ever. She doesn't tag you because she don't with you. Okay. Mahogany's mom. has talked to many people in comments, commented on many people's walls, even put up direct messages from people that actually dealt with Mahogany and knew Mahogany. Why didn't she put up yours? Hurry up. Why she didn't put yours up? You tried. Here, Flip. I just found that weird. Even with the people that Mahogany's mom, Gail, has reached out to and sent condolences to as well, because she knows that her daughter affected many people and many people knew her daughter. You weren't one of those people. She's never uttered your name. Even if she wasn't fond of Mahogany being this lesbian, you call her, and I'm a girl. Because if she was, why did it take her to be at GUN point for those women to get Mahogany her head in between their legs? Yeah. So it's giving, if Mahogany was dating girls, it was never you. God rest Mahogany's soul. I don't know Mahogany's type, but I know what she didn't like. You. Mhm. Yeah. You were cool. That's about it. Like, you were cool. That Mahogany didn't mind you, but she didn't with you, is what that gives. Because no one's talked. You literally interjected. If you would have never announced yourself as Blue, no one would have really looked far in, to who you are. Because you spoke and nothing has changed. What's changed since you spoke? We're not any closer to the truth. Even the witness statements that they've given the police feel like lies. What Brandon and Jeremiah and them are in there, I feel like they're lying. I still don't feel like they're telling the truth. So we're still, we hear a lot of details of what happened. Yeah, we hear a lot of that, but they have to explain it because it's on video. But anything that's not on video, I don't believe, because all of y'all are liars and con artists. And this is what you're doing right now, Blue. Blue, this is a lick for you. It absolutely is. This is a lick for you. Mahogany didn't with you. Not like that. And you were never her girlfriend. That's why you, from now on, it seems as if you're now dropping the girlfriend and just saying your friend. Because remember, she was your girlfriend, right? Even up to when she passed, which is confusing because you said that y'all weren't speaking. You weren't talking to nobody, right? Besides Ariana. But you weren't talking to nobody. You didn't deal with him like that. So then how come when this happens, it's just like, oh my God, I'm heartbroken. How? You're the same person that beat the same person up. Like, you beat Mahogany up over some cookies. Why do you feel like you're any better than these people? Because you're one and the same, if you ask me. When you beat Mahogany up that day, what if they decided to do what they did that day? You will be on the same boat as these people swearing you're innocent. It wasn't supposed to go that far. I ain't had nothing to do with that. That's what they was doing. So when you say that if you were there, you would have ... No, you wouldn't have. No, you wouldn't have. Because when you love people, you tend to not hurt them. Especially like that. So you beat Mahogany up over some cookies. And you want us to think that if you were there, you would have helped her. Although you've beaten her up for less. Cookies. You big hoe. Cookies. I'm like, you proud of yourself for this story? I'm like, who? But it's your subconscious when you're telling me, because no one asked you that. No one was just like, hey, did you ever beat Mahogany up? I didn't hear that question. I didn't hear that on Ratchet TV. I didn't hear that on the official King Payne. I didn't hear that anywhere. You brought that to the surface. No one asked about it. You're guilty conscious speaking. Mm-hmm. So it gives you didn't really deal with Mahogany like that. Mahogany didn't really deal with you like that. But since you knew her and you knew the crew, this is your opportunity to come stand in the fraudulent sun. because that's what it gives. Because you were not dating Mahogany, you were not speaking to Mahogany, nor were you hanging with the crew when this happened. But your name was being said. I think that's the only reason, you know, what you, because if your name wouldn't have been said, you wouldn't have said anything. That's just what it gives. You just wouldn't have said anything. So you were happy, Mahogany said, that they were saying your name, that Ariana, you were happy. Because now it puts you in the plot. Now it gives you a chance to be like, I'm the person that they said in the video out here clout chasing off someone that passed away. That's mighty weird. Mahogany's sister, her actual friends, they could be out here clout chasing, but they're not. The only person clout chasing is you. Like, her own sister ain't out here on this campaign and on this trail. You're the one who said that you weren't doing any more interviews after Ratchet TV. But then somebody calls you a liar and it's a I got receipts. No. Weirdo. You don't get to say you're not going to do something, just like you said you're not involved. A lie is a lie. Doesn't matter who tell it. Like, you're weird. You trying to make us the ops. You trying to make us biased. No, we're not biased. We're just paying attention to you. Like, that's all. And what we're paying attention to is a clout chaser, someone that is literally chasing the energy of someone who died. That's what you're doing. No, we're not doing that. We're content creators. We get paid no matter what we talk about. So you can't say I'm making money off Mahogany's name. I am doing content and I'm gonna get paid no matter what. I'm gonna get paid no matter what, sweetie. Whether I'm over here talking about hot topics, whether I'm dropping a surviving, I'm going to collect a check. I talk about Mahogany because I care about the situation. And that's why I keep it on Mahogany. See, it's people like you, Blue, who come out here to make it about you. It's not about you. You didn't die. Like, girl, you the same one who did the same thing that these females did to her. She just didn't die right after. How are you any better? You're trash. Girl, please. I don't reach out to the guilty. That's why I said, if you be sitting here and you want to come talk, that's fine. But I'm not looking for you. Look for you for what? You don't matter. I keep trying to tell you that. You keep forcing yourself into this situation. You're forcing relevance by saying that you were Mahogany's girlfriend, and you're not. You never have been. Because you ain't showed a receipt of that yet. Hair flip. You didn't even show no receipt that she was at the viewing. We don't know you were there. That's just what you're saying. Nobody came live and said, saw Blue at the viewing. You said that. Like, girl, please. Like, girl, don't get checked. Because you very so much can. See, I'm not cussing you out, calling you out of your name. I don't have to. You're an easy read. Clout chasers are. We can see y'all from a mile away. We know what's genuine and what's not. What you're doing is not genuine. It's not. You go on one platform, they bring up all the gruesome details of her, and you don't bat an eye. But then you over here on Bigo, and now all of a sudden, oh, we can't read it because it's going to trigger Blue. Not the girl that did all of the things that is being mentioned. It's mighty weird. You don't want to mention that Mahogany was stumped and spit on and stuff like that. Didn't you do that, Blue? Didn't you stomp on her? See, it's not you thinking about it. If you are thinking about it, it's you thinking about your foot coming off of her body, right? It's you thinking about your fist coming out of her face, right? Like, yeah, let's not play these games. Like, whenever you get through. Like, yeah, say a lot of things about Vito Blue, but he never put his hands on Mahogany. Can you say that? Girl, please. That's what I think. You like biased places, but it's mighty weird. You try to call content creators like me biased. No, that's what you want. You want somebody to sit down and be biased and just let you just run your little narrative. No. Why didn't you tell Mahogany that Ariana was on that phone? Why didn't you tell her that? Still haven't explained it. It's weird. Like, the only reason why you have any reason to talk at all, that would have been the reason of Ariana bringing you up, right? In the video, because you weren't talking to them. But 10 days after you allegedly meet up with Mahogany, because we still don't have any proof of that, you say you got all these receipts. Where did you think you met up with Mahogany on the 14th? 10 days before she died. Miss Innocent. Like, girl, my fault. Mister. Whatever you get through. Like, yeah, you like biased situations. Go have them. Because you won't have it with me, sweetie. Oh, I can show you unbiased. Oh, yeah, girl. I can show you people doing their research. For my research, you said after Ratchet TV, you weren't doing no more interviews. You've done what, 3 or 4 since? Do you want me to go research if it was 3 or 4? Because I know for a fact you've interviewed after Ratchet TV. You said you weren't involved, but you said on Ratchet TV that you weren't doing no more interviews. Do you? Is that not a lie to you? What do you call those? What do you call those? Because I'm confused. Because we call them lies. When you say you're going to do something, don't do it, that's a lie. It's not, oh, I just didn't do it. No, you lied. Because you said that you would. But it's not that you didn't do it, that you lied when you could have not said it at all. Or just say you didn't know, or I'll think about it. You didn't say that. So don't expect me to treat you, Blue, like you said on Ratchet TV. I'm thinking I'm not going to do no more interview. I'm thinking about not doing no more. Then if we see you, it's not a problem because you didn't say you weren't going to do them, so you wouldn't be lying. But you said you weren't. But everything else you said is the gospel truth, although your receipts aren't even receipting. It's like you're showing old messages. What does this prove? What do you have to prove? You're not involved. You have no case. Like, what are you doing besides clout chasing? That's all I get. I don't understand that. You try to make it seem like you were so close to Mahogany. You weren't. You weren't. You were attracted to Mahogany. That's it. Girl, stop. I'm like, ugh. Like, it's gross. Like, that you don't have to lie. You're lying for relevance. You've never dated her. Y'all were never in a relationship. That's not cool. To just come out of nowhere. That means pretty much any dude in Bessemer or any dude that kicked it with Mahogany in a picture with Mahogany, the dudes on her TikTok that she was playing pool with, any of them can come forward and say that they was dating her. Just because they've been around her. No. Just say you've been around her. Say you saw her. Say that you kicked it with a homie that was kicking it with her. At the time, you don't have to come and lie. Like you don't have to do that. Like, just if you knew her, that's fine. If you knew the group of people, you knew the group of people. But to force relevance and then try to every new door you step into, you remove certain things and add things and all the instances, like all of that's not necessary. What the is your problem? This girl died. And you didn't like her like that. You didn't. Because ain't nowhere in the world I've never put my hands on somebody that I like. That's weird. Like, I think it was a forced situation to where you cool with somebody, but they trying to like attack your child or family member or significant other or something like that. Now the bond is broke because it's just now you're forcing me into you're pushing me out of character. You're pulling me because I would never just do this to you, but your action is causing me to, blah, blah, blah. So, like, girl, like, I'm like, and you think that's cute? That because she ate some cookies, I'm about to go in here and what? But you liked her. Y'all were in a relationship. What? Never fought somebody I dated. Like, for what? Like, what we need to fight for? If I dislike you that much, yeah, you got to go. Yeah, you're not worth no case. I like this freedom a little bit too much to be over here. No, you just got to go. That means this is over. As long as I want to punch you, I don't think it's going to be working for us because I'm not ground do it. So it's better to just, remove myself. Y'all were never dating. That did never happen. But you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that type of stuff. You want to talk about how Tasia's evil. You are too. Like, what don't you get about that? You would have gladly, what they did to Mahogany in those females, especially, you would have been down. You would have been down. Girl, please. Trying to make it look like you just like them. When they say it takes one to know one, you are who your friends are. That is true. Because if I don't do the type of stuff you do, Blue, I'm not gonna hang with y'all. Y'all are scamming, stealing, but I'm not with that. I'm not. I'm all for we walk into a club and somebody else run up on us and they start, okay, it's going, hey, oh well, tear the club up. Tear the club up. You know, like, I mean, it is what it is, but we're not going out looking for like, like, girl, we premeditated. Like, girl, please. Them going to the club tonight. Because then we can just bump into them. You know, like, it ain't no problem. But let's go over here and fight them at the store and then take what's in their purse and take that purse. Go, wow. Everybody in the car got weapons and churn. And like, no. The best way to stay a good parent, that's why a lot of parents stick to themselves, especially if you're a single parent. That you be getting friends, but your kids become your friends. You know, at that point. Okay? Because a lot of the stuff these grubs is out here doing, we're not interested in. Like, we ain't doing that. Nuh-uh. We ain't doing that. We ain't into that. So if they running around here robbing, putting weapons to each other's face, R-wording each other, all of that stuff, Blue, you just wasn't hanging with them at the time. But when you were hanging with Tasia and whatnot, doing all the same stuff, all the same stuff was going on. You are them. You just weren't with them. But you are no different. And you're just mad that I see it. You mad that I see for the goon you are, the goon you want to be. I see it. That's it. You are sheep in wolf's clothing. You absolute girl, the other way around. Wolf in sheep's clothing. And I'm like, that's it. Like, no, we see you. We absolutely do. This is a hustle for you. Nobody in the family done came forward and acknowledged you at all. Again, like I was earlier, even if Gail wasn't into the whole lesbian thing, if her daughter was a lesbian, and she didn't approve, I feel like she still would have sent you her condolences or acknowledged you sending them to her. She did none of the sort. You said you went to the viewing. Gail was at the viewing. Do you have a picture of her? Did you hug her? Did you anything? Jasmine was there. Her sister. Did they see you? Because they posted pictures the day of the funeral and the day of the viewing. I didn't see. But you said you went. Okay. We just got to believe it because you're so honest. Honest people don't have a record. Nah, it's the ones that's been delivered. Okay. But honest people don't have records like you have. Fraud, all this, like all robbing, stealing. No, the record that you have is of a dishonest person. Yeah, the record that you have is of a liar, manipulative, will steal the shirt off your back if you ain't paying attention. That's what your record gives. You are a criminal. You absolutely are. And you should be in jail. You should. And not just because of the stuff that went on with Mahogany, because of the other stuff too. All of the other stuff. You beat her up. You assaulted her. Why are you in the jail for it? Mahogany didn't touch you. You said you ate some cookies and then you committed a crime on her. But you run around talking about how everybody else deserves life. They all deserve life. Shut the up. They deserve a penalty. Shut up. You looking found dumb, but you want to run around like you were Team Hurt. You weren't even talking to her. You had a girlfriend, allegedly, the whole time you was going with her. Like you were a whole con. Like, what are you talking about? You give liar. Like, that's what you give. You said your friend called you to tell you that your other girlfriend was. You don't even make sense. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Nobody running on your wall. I'm looking for days on her wall for people to come on her wall and show her love. And what are you talking about? You weren't even connected to her before she passed. You was the person she hung with before. Because I'm still waiting on a February 14th receipt. When did you see her? Where y'all kicking at? Where is it? You got all your receipts. Oh, okay. Well, where's the receipt you talked to her in February? Besides on the phone. But that was your girl. Okay. That make a whole lot of sense. A whole lot of sense. Girl, you're basic. A clout chaser running around here wanting energy and attention off of a girl that passed away that was not dealing with you. One that you treated badly. One that you scammed. One that you robbed at one point. One that you literally physically beat up. So I ain't even trying to hear that you never robbed Mahogany. That's why you said that you and Mahogany were the money makers. Y'all had the most money. You always had a pocket full of money, or Mahogany had a pocket full of money. No, if you didn't have a pocket full of money, you was taking it from Mahogany. Absolutely. And I'm going to get into that, into the dynamic of the relationship. Now, I said yesterday that I didn't believe that Mahogany had put a weapon to Brandon or allegedly Jeremiah as well and made them strip down because of things that were missing. One of them being allegedly a GUN and some money, right? And I don't know. And the reason why I say I don't know is because everybody in this group, including Mahogany, sound really toxic. Absolutely. And that's not me speaking ill of the dead. That's me stating a dynamic of a person when they were alive. So I believe that they were all very toxic people and kind of used to people treating them badly. So when Mahogany would get jumped by these girls like Tasia and other people, because she had Tasia and other people, instead of people like us, like the average day goers, if somebody jump us, like that's it. And then if we see them after that, it's up, especially if we were family, we definitely handling that. But we're not kicking it. Like that's, But when you have a small knit group of people, teenagers, I can understand. So y'all, you teenagers, they all live on the same block. All the girls is kicking it, and then all of a sudden there's some feuding in the group. So now you got, there's a possibility somebody could get jumped. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. But they're kids, so that's kind of expected versus this still happening as adults because they're adults. So I think that they're all used to the abusive behavior and just kind of accepting it and getting over it quickly. Somebody like us, like me, I could get over somebody doing that to me, but it's never going to be the same. Like I'm never going to deliberately put myself in a situation to where something like that could happen again because of you, me already knowing your character. It already happened before. So I'm not going to do that again. A public place, even, I'm still not going to involve myself with you. It could be enough to where we nod when we see each other or wait, but that'll be about it. Says Tasia, my stud friend. She is a girl. Let me know if you want to come up here and talk. Let me know how I drop the link just in case. And I'm a girl because I would love to hear about Tasia. If you want to, no pressure at all. You do not have to hit the link. Oh no, so you did not. Wait a minute, I'm confused. Okay, so you did not know her. You did not know her. You did not. Hold on. Okay. Let me know. Let me know. So yeah, I think that they were used to this type of behavior. So it was easy for them to get over quickly because they became numb to it or built a tolerance for being disrespected and mishandled. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. No, she was saying, oh, okay. She said, no, she was saying she didn't know Blue was, she didn't know Blue. She didn't know Blue. She knows Tasia. Okay. Okay, right. So at because I mean, you would just have to think like, if these people keep doing this to you, like, why would you continuously be around them? But being in that area, knowing people over time, you kind of just, get used to people. And I also feel that that's why Mahogany had a lot of posts, like writing to her mom and saying how sorry she was to her and calling her mom a queen and saying how much she really wanted to be like her mom and how her mom was pushing her to do hair because Mahogany was good at doing hair and she wanted to, make her mom happy. So, and proud. So when people be like trying to blame Gail for anything or be like, oh, well, she, what? No, it sounds like Gail did the best as she could. And that's all you can do as a parent. There is no perfect parent. When Mahogany got kicked out of her apartment by her mom because she got into a physical altercation with her mom, I do not blame Gail. So when people are saying that, oh, well, she wouldn't have kicked her out of that apartment, no, because Mahogany didn't happen to her because she didn't have nowhere to stay. Mahogany could have still been in that apartment and she would have still been hanging with the same people because she was. So it wouldn't have took her to have it wasn't a place to stay because where Mahogany was staying is almost an hour and a half away from where she passed away. So where Tasia and them lived to where she lived was about an hour and a half away. So either way, when she went there, she would have had to get either a hotel or something or stay with a friend. So how does her not staying at her house, how would that have prevented anything? I don't get, that's what I'm saying. Like, think before you speak. That doesn't even make sense. If it happened where she lived and okay, I would understand that. They're like, oh, okay, well, I get that. Maybe she did feel a little guilty about that. But an hour and a half away, hour and 20 minutes, hour and 25 minutes away. She would have, if she was going to stay in that town, she would have to have found somewhere to, chill. So usually that was Tasia's house. This time, after she got, kicked out, she could have went stay with somewhere because she had friends in Jasper because she got jumped in Jasper where she lived at. She got jumped there. Like, she got jumped there. So she knew people in Jasper. So even when her mom did kick her out, she could have stayed with somebody there. Even her neighbor, even though they weren't speaking at the time, if it was that bad, I'm sure her neighbor, Jessica, shout out to Jessica, I'm sure she probably would have let her stay there a night or two to try to get herself together and whatnot. So there's plenty of people. So it's like, is it Jessica's fault? Because when Jessica heard that she got kicked out by her mom, she didn't tell her she'd come and stay with her. It's like, no, it's not Jessica's fault. No, even if she would have offered Mahogany shelter, Mahogany still would have did what she wanted to do. So no, the Mahogany's decisions were hers. And it's unfortunate where her decisions led to, but they belong to Mahogany. No one else. Just like what happened to Mahogany belongs to the people that did it. No one else. No one else. So how are you going to blame or make a woman feel as if she needs to feel guilty about something she couldn't control? She couldn't control Frances deciding to take her daughter's life. What did that have to do with her? What did that have to do with her? Even if she would have saw the message at 4:00 in the morning, it still would have been too late. It still would have been too late because I believe when they finally got her passcodes and went into her phone and seen that multiple times that day that she had been sending messages to people, I don't feel like it was people ignoring her. I don't feel that way. I feel like life happens how it happens. So we don't know why. We don't. Whoever she messaged, it's not their fault. If they were busy, if they were doing something, they just didn't see it or whatever. It's not your fault. Because I think that she passed away not too soon after, 4 a.m. Is what it's given. I think that they may have ended her right after, not too soon after, or maybe we're on the way to leaving Tasia's apartment. Yeah, that's just how I feel. But yeah, I think it was a really toxic situation all the way around. Please, it's like, oh, she said she knows Tasia's Mahogany's little sister. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, just in case, I mean, anybody wants that new Mahogany or her family, just drop the link for y'all just in case. Hold on. Drop it just in case, but I'm gonna get into this. So, we already know that. let's get into this. Before unaliving Mahogany Jackson, the young mother had previously considered friends and who had allegedly tortured her for hours, told her they were going to toss trash at an illegal dump. So she thought that they was going to throw trash away. And that's why she got in the car with them. Then, it's crazy. Then Frances Harris, one of the 8 people charged in the connection to Mahogany's alleged napping, SA, torture, and murder, pop out the 20-year-old woman in the back of the head, authorities say. Investigators later recovered Mahogany's body under 2 mattresses at a Birmingham, Alabama dump site. In an interview with District Attorney Danny Carr, people confirmed details of Wednesday's preliminary hearing in which 6 of the 8 alleged attackers appeared. Okay, we already read this. I'm going to get into it because we have no point in repeating the same stuff over and over. Okay, let's get into this. More of a timeline. Mahogany had joined the group on her own accord February 24th, before a confrontation between them soared. Carr confirms. She had gone to Brandon Pope's home that night to confront the 24-year-old over a GUN she had previously stolen and believed to now be in his possession. Detective Mark Green testified. Per reports inside the courtroom Wednesday. Taking a GUN from Jeremiah McDowell, 18, Mahogany aimed the GUN at Pope and allegedly forced him to strip to prove that he did have the GUN, the outlet reports. Now, I am so confused by this. One, I heard Taja actually took the weapon from Mahogany, stole it from her, that it wasn't Brandon. Okay. But I want to make sure I get this right. So Mahogany, being hot 5'2", 5'3", 130, 40 pounds, took a weapon from a full of energy 18-year-old male and forced another male to strip? What? Because I'm thinking like, okay, well, maybe she did it to Brandon, right? But I'm thinking Brandon didn't have a weapon and she did. But to say she took a weapon from Jeremiah and used that same set weapon because she allegedly didn't have one because Brandon stole it. I remember, so she has to be unarmed at this point. Because why would she take a Jeremiah weapon if she already had one? Because how did she get that weapon from Jeremiah? So she took a weapon from a dude. She unarmed took a weapon from someone armed to make another person that was unarmed strip. And then spent the night. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. Yeah, I don't believe that. That makes no sense. So I'm gonna read that again. So it says she had gone to Brandon Pope's home that night, which was the 24th, February 24th, to confront the 24-year-old over a GUN she had previously stolen. So it means, she has stole the gun and allegedly from them, and he allegedly stole it back and believed to now be in his possession. So the gun she stole from them, he allegedly stole back, and she wanted the gun back that she stole. whatever. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it is. It's a lot. It's a lot. I just don't believe that happened. That doesn't even make sense, but whatever. Taking a GUN from Jeremiah McDowell, 18, Mahogany aimed the GUN at Pope and allegedly forced him to strip to prove that he did not have the GUN, the outlet reports. Angered by the GUN point strip down, Pope, who did not have the GUN, later allegedly instructed the group with the words to the effect of KILL her or do something to her. That B made me strip. What? Shout out to JJ Love. She said, giving you your flowers. I understand and appreciate all your hard work. Well done, sir. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh my God, I love you guys. Oh my God, please hit the like. Please hit the like. I love you guys. Thank you so much, JJ Love, for the super sticker. Oh my God, I love you. Oh my God, you're just so sweet. Shout out to Trick and Sharon as well for becoming a member again. Trick and Sharon, I'm working on that. What you have sent me via email. I'm working on that. Thank you, girl. So y'all, I don't believe that. Please hit the like. Please hit the like. So I do believe that Pope instructed them to hurt Mahogany. I do. The reason I feel like he instructed them to, let me put them on the screen. Tasia was allegedly dating Brandon. They were messing around. I don't know if they was like, look, we boyfriend, girlfriend, or if they were just, sleeping with each other. Because y'all know how some people are when they sleep with each other, they do everything couples do, but have a label, right? So I believe Brandon contacted Tasia and told Tasia some effed up lies about Mahogany. That's how I feel. I do. And I feel like he hit up Francis and told Francis that the weapon, because the gun allegedly belonged to Ace. This is Ace, Francis Ace Harris. I believe that he told Francis that Mahogany had his weapon, and that weapon has bodies on it. So it's very dire that they get that weapon back. That is why Sanaya was in the background of that video telling Ariana to show Mahogany what we stand on, show what that blood do, blah 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 blah, because allegedly Sanaya was messing with what's his face, Ace. Okay, so him, the one who allegedly took Mahogany's life. So I believe Brandon called both of them to fire them up. Okay, and with Brandon calling Tasia is the ring leader. Tasia is the one that, one, she crazy. Look at her hair. And then on top of her being crazy, do they not, Birmingham, do y'all not have any hair product? Y'all ain't got no grease down there? Oh my goodness. Y'all ain't got no conditioners or nothing? Let me find out. Oh my God. What is they sending it on to Atlanta? What's down there in that water? That got y'all. What's down there eating up y'all edges like this? Oh my word. Even he got a kitchen. So y'all. Now look at here. I'm like, it's just dry, Lord. Oh my word. So I believe that that's what Brandon did. I believe Brandon wanted to do things to Mahogany, and Mahogany wasn't going. Mahogany came over there on the 24th and never separated from them until she passed away. So from the 24th to the what, 25th-ish, 6th-ish, she was with them. So Mahogany spent the night that night. That's why I don't believe that he's saying that she made him strip down and all of that. And all of that. The only thing that sounds plausible about that situation, because I can't be biased, if she really did make him strip down, then that means that they had came over there early in the morning and had been jumping on her for like over 24 hours. Okay. But I don't believe that because the majority of the videos is daylight outside. It's daylight. All right. And then the apartment stuff happened like towards the evening when it was getting closer to like dark outside, and stuff like that. So I don't believe that. I believe that Mahogany spent the night over there and Tasia and them was not over there. Mahogany was cool with Brandon because Brandon and Tasia was kicking it. Mahogany needed a place to stay. Brandon and her chilling over there because they all pretty much did like a group. And I think that Brandon tried some things with Mahogany. Mahogany said no. He got mad and called Tasia. I believe he called Tasia because he probably felt like Mahogany was going to say something to Tasia. That's how I feel, honestly. I feel like he called her because, yeah. I'm going to tell her before you do, is what it gives me. That's what it gives me. I'm going to tell her before you. And set the girl up and still ended up getting what he ultimately wanted in the process. So, yeah, I don't believe this whole she made him strip down and then the girl just went to sleep. No. Mahogany looked exhausted. So I do believe it started early. I think not too soon after whatever disagreement that they had, because a dude trying you, I feel like most females is kind of used to that. Like, y'all just laying around in a house, and then that Tasia house is sounded like a horse den. So that energy is still gonna go, wherever you are. And those dudes, Brandon, Blair, all of them, they all hung out at Tasia's house and did those same things, sleeping with multiple people, trading, all of that stuff. So why wouldn't, they do the same thing when they're at his crib? Mahogany was a beautiful girl. So I think that he, tried, certain things. And I think she declined. I think she said no, that she was good. Like, you're broke, gross. And I don't think that's that right with him. A lot of dudes can't accept rejection. Dudes have done way more. Like, y'all don't see these dudes out here hitting on women and stuff, and they ignore them or something like that, and they'll walk up to them and hit them. I've seen a dude push shopping carts at a girl car repeatedly, smashing her car because she tried to holler at him and she ignored him, and whatnot. So pride and ego definitely comes into play. And I think maybe he tried some with her. And she was like, no, I'm good. And probably saying, no, I'm good because she know he messing with Tasia. Not everybody's Sanaya. Sanaya's a thought. Not everybody's Sanaya McCall. Not everybody her a thought shouldn't have slept with multiple people in this group. Multiple people in this group, including Blue. Ain't that right, Blue? Ain't that right? Somebody wear how Blue hates the only girl she slept with in the group. Like, girl, are you mad at the only one that voluntarily let you eat the kukara? Everybody else that know, including Tasia, Mahogany, hell, probably Giovonnie, all of them. No. Gross. So, yays, and you tried it. And you absolutely tried it. So, yays. I know, girl. Hold on, let me see if that girl. I was like, not sure. Probably did 6 interviews dry-eyed. That did 6 interviews dry-eyed, and all of a sudden you bad. Alrighty then. I'll just check on my computer. So yeah, but yeah, I don't feel like they were telling the truth. So let's keep reading. Angry Birds, okay. Told him to end her. Throughout the torturous overnight spanning February 24th and 25th, Mahogany was allegedly moved by the group to multiple locations, including to an apartment complex named Serenity Apartments. There, Mahogany was forced to give to one of the women, while another woman held her head and a third held a GUN in one hand and recording. Okay, so this is why I really don't understand why Giovonnie, why I really don't understand why her charges have been dropped down to a misdemeanor when she was the one recording and at one point holding the weapon, because there's even a weapons charge still. The weapon, the GUN non-family, that weapon is because she was the one holding Mahogany's head in between another one of the females' legs, forcing her to do this at this point in time, and was holding a weapon to her. How was that at least not like an R-word charge? And then attempted R-word too, because just because you didn't do anything, I mean, you did have a weapon to her. So it's like I'm mad confused on how I don't get that. I don't get that. Yeah, Francis is a guy, Giovonnie is a girl. Yeah, they duplicated her on the Alabama website, and I'm a girl. They duplicated her. This is Francis on the Alabama site. I see that they have her as Francis Harris as well, and she is not. So yes, this is Francis. This is a male Francis. He is a dude. Please hit the like, please hit the like, please hit the like. So yeah, I just don't get that. I don't understand that. One person in the house allegedly told her to hurry up because she had another one awaiting oral. So yeah, how is Giovonnie not being charged with more? She should definitely be being charged with more. Holding weapons to people's head, all of that. She does, but one of them is for murder, and the other one is for third degree now, aggravated assault. So now it's a misdemeanor. Before it was like felony bound. It's no longer a felony because they don't drop it down to a misdemeanor. So that angers us because we're angry by that because like why wouldn't we be? Yeah, these people are very so much evil. Very so much evil. So yeah, it wasn't just the men that they forced her to do things to. It was also the women. That's yeah. But I'm not reading like the whole report because it's just too much. One person in the house allegedly, okay, we read that. At one point, Mahogany managed to sneak several messages to family members asking for help and sending her location. Her mother tells People. Blue, why did Mahogany message you? Y'all was going together, right? Why wouldn't she text her girlfriend? I mean, guess you don't want to talk about that. You don't want to talk about that kind of stuff. You want to talk about that kind of stuff. Hold on one second. Sorry. So yeah, I do not believe that. Sorry, I got a phone call from my daughter. Let me pull up this real quick. Let's get into this. Mahogany's mother speaking again, part 2. Always a damn ad. Always an ad. Always an ad. Can we skip it? No. Sorry. We can't skip it. I should turn the sound off. I did. You guys are welcome. You guys are welcome.
Now, another excerpt of my exclusive interview with the mother of 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson, a 20-year-old who was kidnapped, assaulted, and killed in Birmingham last month. 6 of the people accused in Mahogany's death appeared for a preliminary hearing in court Wednesday. A Birmingham police officer testified about video evidence they have in the case. Here's part 2 of my interview with Gail Maddox Trotter, who was in the courtroom for that hearing, pursuing justice for her daughter. I just look straight through them. That's it. Was it important for you to see them? And it was important for them to see me too. I interviewed Gail Maddox Trotter inside our CBS 42 studio Wednesday, along with her pastor, John Cook, who was there to support her. I know we have another court day next week. At the preliminary hearing this week, a Birmingham police officer testified about videos a witness gave them showing Jackson being assaulted. Some of that video has been shared on social media. I really believe that Mahogany, she saw this herself. If she had never sent me that text message, if she had never called her sister, we probably still wouldn't know where she is. And I don't even know if people would have come forward. The public.
Blue, why wouldn't she have known where she was? Don't you know her? Blue, hurry up. Why Gail wouldn't have never known anything? Aren't you her girlfriend? She don't think people would have came forward, all of that stuff? Aren't you the girlfriend, girl? Why isn't she thanking you for, because you coming to give the internet a lot of information. Have you talked to Gail about any of these things? Because I would be highly upset. You was running around talking about my daughter like this, and I didn't even know who the you are. Gail was around her daughter. She know her friends. That's why she been responding to them on social media. Yeah, go look on Gail's Facebook and all of that stuff. She just closed on a house. All type of things. She's responding to Mahogany's friends like Amber and others that are speaking. She's talking to them. She's responding and sending messages back now and stuff. It took her some time. It was a lot going on. Why she ain't talk to you? Why does she feel like if Mahogany wouldn't have left breadcrumbs, that she wouldn't know nothing? That no one would have came forward? None of that stuff. Is it because this is what happens in Birmingham all the time? Because this is what it gives. All of these people did what they did to Mahogany because they thought they would get away with it. Because they've gotten away with so much in Birmingham and Bessemer and Jasper. Okay? Those poor people that live in Alabama, I feel so bad for y'all. Y'all just down in the majority of y'all just trying to live a good life, raise y'all kids, take care of y'all families, and all of that stuff. And y'all got to go through all of that. And then when it comes to the assistance of the police, it's null and void because they're not patrolling how they should. This is why a lot of these crimes happen, why a lot of people feel like they can just do what they want to people because y'all aren't taking the necessary time to solve these cases and crimes. Literally, even on the first 48, like it was right in front of us. On the first 48, if they didn't get no tips, they did solve those cases. A lot of times when they did Birmingham, they're unsolved. Absolutely. It's a lot of unsolved cases. A whole bunch of them. Now, in a lot of other states, they were solved. They would, figure them out. with or without the public's assistance. They're actually, we're on, they're going to be watching our every move. So we got to do this by the book. Alabama, y'all need to get it together. Y'all really do. Y'all letting these kids and teenagers and stuff run around like they are the law. And then y'all blame the community. Like I see these articles about the whole no snitching rule and all of that. Tell the police to do their fucking job and you wouldn't have to worry about a snitching rule. Meaning, patrol the neighborhoods. Come through. Stop it making it so that Black people run when we see you. Most Black people that run from police is reaction, knee-jerk. Black people fear you more than they respect you. Show them there's nothing to fear. You're supposed to be the help. You're supposed to be like the hero. Why would I be afraid of somebody that's going to save me? Why would I be afraid of that? But see, y'all don't want to get to that. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Why Black people, it's not that we don't snitch. It's not about snitching. Snitching is when you commit a crime with somebody, like you steal something, you rob somebody or something like that. Nobody gets hurt. That type of shit. That's snitching. Selling some or something like that. That's snitching. But somebody getting murdered or something like that, R-worded and stuff like that's not snitching. That's not. But the community don't even know that. They think any crime, if you say something, it's snitching. No, it's not. Snitching is involving yourself with something and telling. So if I'm selling with you, I get caught and I tell on you, that's snitching. That's what's frowned upon. That's the code. But if I'm sitting at your house, you walk in and you murder somebody, that's not snitching. How was it snitching if you're involving me? You just took a life in front of me, and if I don't say nothing, I can go to jail. How fair is that to me? It's not. You're not considering me. So why do I need to go consider you when it's time to say what happened? No, I'm not considering you because you didn't consider me. You didn't give about me because you could did that while I wasn't there. Like you did it right in front of me. Like I'm just gonna be cool with it. No. So that's what that were. If Black people weren't scared of law enforcement, people would come and say more and do more. But why would somebody that lives in this area come forward and say something when you see pretty much what's going on? So if you look outside of your window and it's 8 people hurting and harming one person, throwing them all around, putting them in trunks, all of this stuff, recording it, all of that, why would you want to call the police? Because that person could be you. Do you see any police out here right now? Do you see anybody else calling the police? Why take you? So if you're not calling the police, that means like nobody calling the police because everyone's afraid. Because it would take someone older. Younger people aren't going to be quick to call the police. They'll pull out their phones and record it before they call the police. It would take someone older, someone more mature to realize this shouldn't be happening. I think that those people are mature. They're just afraid. And it's not afraid that the police, it's not being afraid of the police within that point. It's not being able to trust the police. A Black person come in or call you and tell you about a crime, they feel like you're trying to involve them. No, looky here. I'm just telling you what happened. I'm telling you what I just saw. Well, how did you know this? And how did you know that? And how did you know this? And how did you know that? Like imagine Blue calling the police department about this. Well, all the information she got and tell them about it, they're going to think she involved because of how much you know. Like, how do you know all of this stuff? You got details even we don't have up here. But you swear, oh, I had no idea this was going to happen to her. You slipped on the Fisher King pain and let that out. You said all you thought they were going to do was fight. That's what you said. I thought all they was going to do was fight. They were supposed to fight him. So you wanted her to get hurt. You had Ariana on that phone without Mahogany knowing because you wanted that information to get back to Tasia so Tasia could hurt her. Just like Brandon called Tasia on Mahogany. All of y'all did. Tasia was the ringleader. All of y'all did. That's how I know you did not like Mahogany. You couldn't have. If you liked her, you would have told her about Ariana being on that phone. Because then when they came at her, it would have went different. Maybe if she would have told the truth, they would have let her out of there right away. Maybe they would have let her go. But you want to blame it on other people. What about you? Why you didn't tell her, Ariana? Why you leave homie on step? She's sitting there telling them basically that she didn't talk to you and that didn't happen, protecting you. Within that moment, I was like, do you not get that? She was protecting you, so you could have told her. So when they approached her, she could have approached them knowing what they knew, just like you did. Like she told you about the things that they were planning against you. So if you were around them, this is the energy they on. This is the type of time they on. If you come around them, why you would do the same thing for her? Oh, because you felt like she was playing both sides. Because you feel like she was playing both sides. Girl, please. You did not like Mahogany. That's why it's so weird that you running around talking about her. I'm like, you didn't even like her. When she passed away, y'all was up. She wasn't talking to you. That's why I really don't believe that y'all met up on the 14th. I really don't feel that way. If you saw Mahogany, it's because you just so happened to be where she was. Because Mahogany was still hanging with Tasia and them. So how could you have been around Mahogany on the 14th? Mahogany was drinking and stuff on Valentine's Day. I think there's pictures up of her hanging on that day. You ain't in them. And she was still hanging with them. So when Mahogany still hanging with all of the people, especially Tasia, the person you hate, why would y'all have been together? After you knew what you knew. You stopped talking to them for years. Oh, this girl, go sit down somewhere. Girl, you're looking sound dumb.
Has not been kind in regards to have that video, to share that video. You reached out saying, please stop. They sent it. Somebody shared it. My 14-year-old, she tapped on one of the videos by mistake. Now I have to sleep in the bed with her. She has to take medication to go to sleep.
Oh, that's so sad. See, this is why I didn't share that video. See, look at his feet, Gail. Girl, I respect you and your family, girl. I would never do that to y'all. That's why when we came over here on YouTube, we were telling y'all that the family was encouraging y'all, not y'all. I'm talking about the people that shared it. That she was encouraging y'all not to, and the police was encouraging y'all not to share it. Like, do not share this video. Like, it's a lot. Because y'all got to think about it. This isn't our loved one. So us watching it is just like for research purposes or out of curiosity, and stuff like that. There are people out here heartbroken, with those videos going around, and that's a lot to take.
Sleep. She wakes up having nightmares. That's heartless.
Yes.
Are you surprised they've not taken that down? I'm going to get you in on this, Pastor.
Absolutely.
Because are you surprised they've not addressed that and taken it down? I'm not surprised.
Even if it has been taken down, you can't take the memory away of what her daughter is seeing. And so there's a strategic plan that we're working with right now, even with the organization that's behind Gail, to take this to the state Senate for legislations, to even look for prosecutions as well for people who are doing things so heartless and malicious.
And through it all, Gail
Now look at here. They trying to get legislation and stuff to start arresting y'all for posting stuff like that, and I don't blame them.
Trotter used her Facebook page to tell her daughter's story.
Why was that important to you? Because it was so much negative stuff being put out about my child. But nobody knows her like I do. we cannot imagine what you're going through to lose a child. To know these things that these people did to your baby, it hurts. Like it hurts. Yeah. I was telling my sister, I said, my heart hurts. Like it feels like it's broken. I feel sometimes sick to my stomach to just the thought of the things that they were doing to her, and she had to endure it. And then
I'm not even gonna lie. As a father of two daughters, I would just be so angry. I would be so angry. I would be so mad. I would be livid. I I would be so mad. I think I wouldn't even have time to like cry because I would be so mad. I would be so angry. So if there were like angry tears, like because I would, yeah. Um, and then another thing too with Mahogany's mother saying that her heart hurts. I could, yeah, again, we can only imagine. We can only imagine. So shout out to Mahogany's mom. That's a lot. That's a lot. Let's say that again.
the thought of the things that they were doing to her, and she had to endure it. And then for people to even call my phone and laugh in the phone. It the morning that they found her, on the way going home, I got a phone call from a private call, somebody laughing in the phone.
It was either Blue or Tasia. It was either Blue or Tasia. Mm. Blue or Tasia. Debbie said that was that was Blue. Ooh, look at Miss Keisha. Miss Keisha said that was Blue. Kayla said that was Blue. Who y'all think it was? Was it Blue or Tasia? Which one? It was one or the other. One or the other. Actually, one of the three. It was either Blue, Tasia, or Sanaya. But I really feel like it was either Blue or Tasia. I really do. I really do. I really do.
That's not funny. Heartless. But there are some people who want to love on you. How does that make you feel? I'll tell you something. I've gotten so many text messages that we're praying for you, and it has helped me tremendously. You know what I'm saying? There have been some times when I just felt so weak, and I get a burst of energy out of nowhere, and it lets me know they're praying for me. She told me about a story from a mom who ran up to give her a hug, recognizing her in a store. And Gail Maddox Trotter said that mother told her that she had daughters Mahogany's age and that she was praying for her. You can watch more.
Mm, my word. So that was. Ooh, let me put it back on my girl, Miss Gail. So Miss Gail, she said that one of the reasons that inspired her to tell Mahogany's story on her Facebook was because all of the negative comments that were being out there. Now there has been all type of stuff said about Gail, that her alleged either husband to be or husband was I guess trying to touch on my girl, and then all type of other stuff has been said. I don't like to feed things like that. So when people come at us talking about some, oh, well, y'all just keep adding chaos and confusion to the situation. No, we are not. And I'm talking about people that do commentary, how I am doing commentary on Mahogany. We were not there. So we can't make ourselves have been there. As the information comes out, we're just covering it. That's our job to do, is to give commentary, keep the conversation going, keep people interested. That is our job. We were not there. So I'm not going to come forward like a know-it-all when it comes to the situation because I don't know it all. I absolutely don't. I wasn't there. And I'm not going to act like I was there. That's why when we do talk about this situation, we try to bring up factual things that are tangible, things that are probably true, or what's coming from law enforcement and stuff like that, because that's what's going to bring people into court. Not people saying, oh, Mahogany mom this, her stepdad that, they said she was this, they said that ain't bringing nobody in court. Okay? That ain't bringing justice for nobody. That when people try to bring up Mahogany's background and the stuff that she was allegedly into and the stuff that she was doing, who cares? Because she passed away. Those are things that she's no longer doing. She can't do them anymore. She's gone. What matters is how she left here. That's why she's being discussed. What else matters? Like I really don't get it. Besides these people, what else matters? Mahogany's gone. So what else matters? So we try to stick with the facts. I'm not interested in talking about that type of stuff. There's no truth to it. Gail has said that there's no truth to it. People just, I don't understand how you can try to villainize a grieving mother. Like, ew. Like, ooh, well, she kicked her out. So she put her hands on, I would have put her out too. Like, a person's going to be sad anytime a person passes, especially a child or, some, yeah, but weird. So to just try to make her evil, like, how is she, what? How was she anything other than a grieving mother? She had nothing to do with what went on. Nothing. Let's find a way to make her involved. Why? Would you want somebody to do that to you? You going through this, you will want somebody to say these things about you. You will want people to make things up about you, or would you want people to tell your truth and your kids' truth? Like, yeah, we had battles, we had struggles. There was a lot of friction in times in our relationship. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad. Okay, that's life. There's no perfect relationship. Some parent to child relationships be great, and some are hazardous. Some is just like, whoa. I mean, look at people like Tokyo, Burnt Gap and Black China. And it's just, there's a lot of relationships where there's just not, look, Kenya Moore, her mom never wanted anything to do with her. Ever. Like, how do you have a hatred for your child? We probably don't get that, but some parents do. If you don't have a hatred for your kid or don't understand how a person could have a hatred for their kid, then that means that that's no place that you're willing to go with yours. You've established a really good relationship with them. Y'all on the same page. There's really no toxicity, to your relationship. But sometimes it is. When you have a child that just don't want to listen, meaning they feel like they know it all, and most young people do. Most 20-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 22-year-olds, hell, 25-year-olds, you can't tell them nothing. They feel like they know everything. We were there because I did. When I was 20, you can tell me nothing. I know everything. I'm invincible. Leave me alone. Forever young, like you're mad. So it's like, yeah. I'm like, ooh, y'all just old. Ooh, y'all just pressed. Ooh, stop trying to say, like, we going through the same things. You're like 100. Like, no, we did not go through this. Like, oh my God. Like, you didn't even know the word email wasn't even invented in your time. Like, you tried it. Like, but human experience is a human experience. So you may not have went through the things, how they went through them, but the experience is the same. Literally, making friends, having friends, falling out with friends, having lovers, falling out with lovers, dating. It's all the same thing. Like, it's feelings, and everybody has felt them. So, yeah. So just, they feel like they're grown. You can't tell them nothing. They hot-headed and, short-tempered and very short, that's just what that were. So I know at 20, you couldn't tell me nothing. My mom couldn't stand me. That's when I saw. That's when I first started rolling my eyes at her, stuff like that. It's like, oh, girl, I'm amazing. Okay, I'm gonna come in this mother when I want to. Girl, okay, I would sit there, she'd be like, make sure you home by this time. I'd be like, okay, mom, at 18. Y'all make sure you here at this time and blah blah blah. Okay. I had no intention of coming in at the time. Like, girl, please. Girl, I'll see you in the morning. Girl, don't with that. Don't with that, girl. So yeah, you can tell me nothing. Yeah, so yeah, we were all like that. You know, you can't look at Mahogany and then look at yourself, then don't look at Mahogany. Because you gotta look at yourself. We all made mistakes. We all thought, you know, we was too big for our britches. All of us, we've all been there. And sometimes that energy goes against the parent. You know, the parent really cares about you, and that's what it gives. That Gail really cared about her daughter, and she really wanted her daughter to do better because our children are a reflection of us. So if Mahogany's not being the best mother that she could be, then people are going to think like, well, maybe she got it honest. Why? Okay, well, what her mama do? Why her mama didn't this and that? Because why? You know, generational. And as a parent, everything stems back onto us. Literally, doesn't matter if people like Jeffrey Dahmer and all of you're always going to go right to the parent. Like, okay, well, what went on that you gave birth to something like this? No different than these people. What was going on that y'all gave birth to these people? What happened? What happened? Gave birth to monsters. So is it the parents' fault that these kids are, or these young adults were out here doing what they did, or was that just their decision? I'm sure their families don't want them out here doing what they're doing. I'm sure they don't. But now look at what they've done with their names, their family names, you know, and things like that. Just like Blue, I still don't believe you went to the funeral because we got to get out of here. We're going to come back. I'm going to play part of the Blue interview. So we'll be back in like 40 minutes. We'll be right back. I like to separate the lives and it's already getting long. Blue said that she went to the viewing, but she didn't go to the funeral. Why? That makes no sense. Why would you go to the viewing, but not the funeral? It's like backwards because I would rather not go to the viewing because not going to the viewing means that because sometimes you can't handle seeing a person that way. So I would rather just go to the funeral so that I can only see them like that once versus to seeing them like that twice. Okay, because it's just a body at that point in time. To me, you know, I just find that weird. I would want to keep seeing the body. I would just want to see it once and just be done with it. I would want to keep doing it. So for you not to go to the funeral, that speaks. It really does. Very so much guilty is what you are giving. I don't know if anybody wanted to tell you, but I will. It gives guilt. You couldn't face certain people like this woman in front of us. You couldn't face Gail and people like her because you swear you're so cool with these people. You know these people, they know you, but they haven't mentioned you. No one, nobody, buddy. No one has mentioned you. This is why this is giving clout chase. It's giving you keep going onto different platforms in the beginning so that you could get your name enough out there so that bigger scales and bigger platforms will want to talk to you. Although you lied about who you are. You said you're the girlfriend. You're a liar. You never dated Mahogany. Ever. If you got receipts, can you prove that? I haven't seen you prove that nowhere. Can you prove that? We don't even need to talk. Just send me the receipt that you and Mahogany was together. Because as far as I'm concerned, Mahogany dated men, dudes. When she said, we were in an emotional relationship, but I was doing my thing and she was doing hers. No, you're a psycho that wanted to be with Mahogany and she was in a relationship with a man. And you was over there with whatever booger wolf decided to let you in. Sounds like you and your companion was over there hibernating like bears do. And I'm a girl. And Mahogany was living her life without you and wanted no dealings to do with you. Why would she want to date a girl that beat her up over a roll of cookies? Imagine accidentally using your toothbrush, broken arm, and I'm a girl. So yeah, hair flip. Yeah, like girl, please. That a mental. Mm-mm. So you over there laid up with somebody, but that ain't mental. But when you with Mahogany, that's girl. If you dating anybody in that group, it was Sanaya because she the only one that let you smash. We is not sixth graders. We is not middle schoolers and all of that. Ain't no we mentally dating. Ain't no we hold hands. And girl, we too old for all that. It's weekend or not. I'm eating a kookaw or not. About to be sitting over here thinking about with you. We sitting here with these roaches and stuff on this floor, girl. Tried it. And I'm a girl. I'm like, yeah, girl. Because you tried to rescue shit the situation, girl, please. You got a girlfriend? No, I'm straight. Well, get your ass up and hold my hand. Like, what? You gonna force that girl to be with you? That is so weird. You calling a deceased woman your girlfriend. It's so weird. I'm like, ugh. That's why I put ex-girlfriend because she passed away, but you was still going around saying that she was your girlfriend. I'm like, how's she gonna be your girlfriend if she dead? Well, I mean, I guess it could be with you because it was always mental anyway. So I guess y'all do still go together. Y'all relationship gonna be the same way. Y'all didn't touch, y'all didn't kiss, y'all didn't do nothing. So hey, maybe y'all do still go together. Carefully. Maybe y'all do. My fault. My fault. My fault. Maybe y'all do still go together, you know, because I mean it's the same relationship. Never touched, didn't live together, none of that. So hey, maybe y'all do still go together. I've never got psycho because I'm not psycho, but so maybe tell her we said hi, girl. Tell her we said hi and that her family miss her, and her baby miss her, and it ain't never gonna be the same. But her family, they're gonna take care of that baby for her, and they're gonna make sure she gets to where she needs to get to in life. And I'm my girl. She's still sitting over here dating a Ouija board. Talking about something that she's still my girl. No, she never was. Heap hop, hip hop anonymous. I was like, girl, please. Mouth over there smelling like pennies, talking and said, girl, if you don't pull all that out your mouth, and you better not eat with them. Sitting over there with them menstrual goals in your mouth. Girl, go sit down somewhere. Did you change your boxers? And all of a sudden you want to cry. I ain't never seen no goddamn gorilla cry. First time. You know they could do that. You sitting in front of this damn camera, fat, black, and ugly as ever. However, you stay coochie down to the side. I said, ugh. What? It is what it is. Grab. That's what that word. That's what she was giving on camera. And I'm my girl. I'm like, well, how you live with somebody with goals in your mouth? Blue. Blue. Ain't mad. Over there getting my butt. I'm like, girl, again? Not Miss. I ain't gonna talk no more. I ain't gonna talk no more. Not Miss, I ain't gonna talk no more. Biggie, give me one more chance. Oh my goodness. Fat, black, and ugly as elf. However, you stay faded glory down to the socks. Yes. Yes. And so it was what it was. It was what else. I don't like her. I don't like her. You're a clout chaser. I see everything I need to say about you. Everything I need to say about you. And you're mad. And you're upset. Oh, well. Oh, well. She can sit over there mad at me because I'm a real boy. Oh, well, you're pressed. Oh, well. Oh, well. Oh, well. She's pressed. And she can talk. I don't care. Just my is in the front. Yours in your pocket. And don't you ever forget it. I can't put my in my backpack. And you're pressed. The girl just like that thing on my hip, girl. I go everywhere. So does it. So does that peen, girl. You're pressed. So man, you're mad. You just mad because I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. And you're mad. Oh well. I'm like, gross. So gays. So I'm about to come back live. Absolutely. And it is what it is. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna come back live so I can cuss Blue out because I don't like this hoe. And now she on that list. I don't care if she have a problem with me. So what you gonna do about it? We about to handle this. I ain't scared of you, just like the people in Bessemer ain't scared of you when I'm a girl. I will eat your whole pack of cookies. I eat all 3 rolls, then I'm a girl. I eat all 3 of them in front of you. And you're upset. So we'll be back. We absolutely will. That's what they were. And we're going to elicit a little piece of the Blue interview. And I'm going to cuss her out when I deem fit because I can, because I don't like her. Since she want to try to make it seem like, and I'm my girl. I'm going to show you, and I'm my girl. So we'll be back. Be here.